To discuss the significance of World Teachers' Day, I have with me now Professor Stella Nwosu, a teacher trainer and staff of the Institute of Education and Professional Development, Faculty of Education, University of Uyo. Thank you for being here. A global event in Ethiopia on teacher education brought up two particular issues, and I want you to take them in bits. The first is the global teacher shortage, and then the second is policy and resource to support teacher welfare. That report by my colleague also captured that. So let's talk about the shortage of teachers, focusing on our domicile location, Nigeria.
Thank you very much. As you have said, there is a global shortage of teachers all over the world. And I feel that what really prompts this global shortage is the mental attitude of the populace all over the world that teachers are not properly paid, that their salary is low, and so many aspiring young people would not want to go into that profession because they neglected, they work under very difficult situations, they don't have the infrastructure, and they're not being paid well. So we have a dearth of young people wanting to enter this profession, feeling that it is not rewarding enough. So especially in Nigeria, many of our youths that we teach and we train, I'm a teacher trainer, we train them, they appreciate us, but they will say that they don't want to be a teacher or they don't want to teach because they feel that we're not adequately remunerated for what we do. And I think this has caused a global, in Nigeria specifically, shortage of teachers, and globally, the same.
So is this a primary concern when it comes to the quality of teachers as well? Because if there are, the issue of remuneration is at the heart of refusal to pursue a career in teaching, is that impacting on the quality of teachers? And what would you suggest as a way out of this situation as a teacher trainer?
Okay. It is impacting on the quality of teachers because if, like every other profession, if you're not motivated, you cannot be at your best. You cannot teach at your best. There's a lot of distractions. So the poor quality of our teachers is as a result of the lack of welfare, lack of proper remuneration, and it has impacted seriously on the quality of teaching. Teachers are not really supported in terms of training and retraining. Those that have accepted and are passionate about the job, they are there because they have that passion. As for the training and the retraining, it's not being done. For Nigerian teachers to be globally competitive with their counterparts all over the world, we need a lot of training and retraining. Technology-wise, methodology-wise, and so on, we need a lot of training to bring our teachers up to standard. But that is not happening because there is the enabling environment is not there. Infrastructure is not there.
Right.
Professional development is not there.
Quite unfortunate, really,
training and retraining of teachers is not happening in Nigeria. And so all this come together to impact the quality of our teachers.
Quite a sad reality. I mean, everyone in this country knows that teachers are not getting the best of the deal. But talk to us quickly about remuneration for teachers. When was the last review? And when is the next review? And how do you think this will impact the crop of teachers that will be coming in?
Okay. We know that the last review, if I can remember, was about, can't quite remember the last review of tertiary education, like in the ASU, tertiary education, which I'm in. I remember that we had an agreement with the government in 2029, which was still renegotiating for upward review. That has not taken place yet, and we're hoping that that will happen in the tertiary education. and I know that the government has been reviewing salaries for the federation, and that is when the teachers have any increase in salary. That is a minimum wage. They're carried along with the minimum wage reviews and salary.
Did this minimum wage review trickle down to teachers?
In the future, we're agitating.
Prof, I'm sorry. Did this trickle down to teachers in the rural area? And do you know if that federal teachers scheme is still operational, or they have incorporated some of these teachers into the mainstream?
We have, it is still in progress. Federal teachers scheme is still in progress. Up from my own knowledge, I know that the teachers are being co-opted into the teaching service, and they're paid some minimum wage to be able to cope with the debt in teaching. After some time, some of these teachers are absorbed into the system, but not all of them. And the absorption has not even gone halfway to enumerate the different aspects of where teachers are lacking. In different aspects, rural area, urban area, teachers are still lacking.
All right, Prof. That's the much time will permit us for this conversation, unfortunately. I asked that question specifically because I was one of the first set of people to get 10,000 Naira's remuneration as a teacher, and it wasn't funny. Thank you so much for being here.
Under the federal teacher scheme?
Yes.
Is it under the federal?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I think that was 2010 or thereabout. I can't remember now. Thank you so much for being here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.